Both candidates for president claim the U.S. economy will boom if they are elected.
But you may want to move now to protect your retirement savings, no matter who wins. Consumer reporter Steve Noviello is in with a look. Good morning.
Good morning to you guys. My guest today is wealth advisor Derek Kinney. Of course, we can't predict the future, but we know there'll be a change in leadership come November. Why does that mean a change in the market?
It's a big thing because investors want certainty, and right now they're not getting that. This is such a non-traditional campaign.
To say the least.
People want change, but when they get it, it causes them to feel worry and nervousness, and that's typically not good for people's money or their pocketbooks.
So does it matter who's polling better? Is the change kind of dependent on, okay, if Trump tends to be doing better or Clinton tends to be doing better?
The key issue, Steve, is really how close is the election. Wall Street wants to know who's going to win. They can plan policy and know what to expect. When the numbers are neck and neck, that's what causes a lot of tension in the market, but also causes people to be very over anxious. A lot of conspiracy theories. If this person wins, this could happen if this person wins. The bottom line is look at their personal economy and not just look at the election, but also look beneath the surface to see fundamentally what's happening with the economy is really the key right now.
When we look at the comparison of the two candidates, and we look at Clinton, for example, who has a record in politics, is that a little bit easier for economists to say, okay, whether or not I like what she's going to do, at least I know what it is?
That's right. So polling numbers right now show many people on Wall Street think that Clinton may win the election because of where the polling numbers are now, but also they know what to expect if she were to win. Good or bad, you know what the policy or kind of the trend is. And for some people, that may affect different industries. If a campaign runs on, I want to work on healthcare, that could be good for healthcare stocks down the road. Who knows?
Right.
But the key is to look at what candidate do you like and figure out what could go wrong either way. Because typically, it's not just the candidate, but also the Congress that tends to have a big impact on policy long term.
Historically, the markets actually do better when the Democrats are in office. It's kind of counterintuitive. You would think the Republicans, it would be better. But for the folks at home, in the simplest terms here, what's the action item? Because everyone hears, okay, great, there's going to be change. I need to make a change. What really do you need to do at this point?
First of all, I like to say focus on the financial facts and don't get stuck on the emotional roller coaster right now. That's the key. But think about what's underlying in the economy. Oil, housing, and jobs numbers are really the key factors driving what's happening right now. The election is sort of piled on top of it, adding some combustibility to things. What people can do right now, if they're watching, is think about back to 07, when the market was at an all-time high and they wish they would have done certain things. Pay off my house, pay down my consumer debt, pay off my credit cards. Now is a great time to do all those things in a non-IRA account where it's the least taxable impact to you. But think about what you have to show for these market gains. It'd be like losing a lot of weight and gaining it all back with nothing to show for it.
All right, so this way, if you can at least take control of the things that you can control, paying off my mortgage, paying off my debt, you're less likely to be affected by any major change or correction in the market.
That's exactly right. And also think about, Steve, I would encourage people to think about what's in their portfolio right now. Look at your 401k, what percentage is in growth? And then multiply that by 10% and subtract that. So if the market drops 10% and you lose that money, how will you feel about it? And will you be okay towards your goals? If you're okay.
Real quick, we've just got a couple of seconds remaining here. We do these segments and generally the advice always seems to be at the end, okay, great, but most people, for me, for example, I've got most of my 401k in a target fund. And the advice generally is do nothing, hang tight, don't react to every change in the market. Is that still the conventional wisdom here?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say make changes, but be aware of your situation. Only you can control your money. It's up to you to bear the brunt of that. Ask yourself, how does this affect me? For example, if the market drops, it could be a great time to add money to the market, but if you're about to retire, about to pay off some debt, this could be the worst time to go in. Look at yourself and your situation and make decisions what's best for you. That's the key.
Derek Kinney, we certainly appreciate you being here. A link to Derek's website right now on our website, fox4news.com.